Oh, all right. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I hope everybody's doing good. All right. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Got a huge announcement. All right. Cool. So, take it from yourself. All right, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. Let me get one water, please. Water. Cool. All right. So, yeah, I am doing something crazy, something that I have not done in years. So, welcome, 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 welcome. All right. So the first 20 people, I'm only doing this for 20 people. So the first 20 people, if you're on Instagram to comment me and you're ready to go, I will be personally fixing 20 people's credit report. So not some crazy, 100 people, 20 people. That's it, guys. I value my time and I haven't done this in years, and I'll be taking only 20 people. So the first 20 people to comment the word me and secure your spot, I'll be personally repairing your credit. So that means we'll be on a Zoom. That means I'll be going over your credit report. That means I'll be doing all the disputes and sending out your letters for you. Right? Round one, round two, round three. All right. So I'm only doing this for 20 people. So if you're on YouTube, look in the comment section. YouTube, if you're on YouTube, look in the comment section. There's a link. There is a link. If you're on YouTube, there is a link, guys. You have to secure your spot. There's only 20 slots available. So it's a first come, first serve basis. The first 20 people, right? The first 20 people on YouTube, the first 20 people on Instagram, that's it. I'm only doing 20 people. So there's a link in the YouTube description. There's also a link in the chat. For Instagram, you have to comment the word me. So the first 20 people to comment the word me on Instagram, I'll be personally repairing your credit up for 3 rounds. All right. So I have a crazy, crazy announcement. I haven't done this in a while, guys. So you will be the first. That's why I'm only taking 20 people, because 20 people, I can focus on 20 people. If it's more than 20 people, I'm cutting it off at 20. That's it. So at 20, I'm cutting it off. So it's a first come, first serve situation. Um, Here is the link to sign up. Right? I'm only doing 20 people. Here is the right. So we're talking today. How do you punch a debt collector in the throat? And just for informational purposes, for those of you that want help fixing your credit and you want me to do it, like I said before, I'm opening up only 20 slots. That's it. Only 20 slots. So if you're hearing the sound of my voice, apply now. If you're hearing the sound of my voice, apply now. All right? Apply now. Click the link if you're on Instagram, comment the word me, send me a DM, do what you got to do. If you're on Instagram, if you're on YouTube, the link is pinned in the chat section. It's also in the description. All right. So the link is pinned. It's in the description. It's in the chat, guys. If you're on YouTube. So the first 20 people to secure it, that is it. That's the cutoff. 20 people only. All right. So now that I've gotten that out the way, let me drink some water. All right. So now we're going to talk about punching a debt collector in the throat legally. What does it mean to legally punch a debt collector in the throat? What does it mean? You can legally use consumer law and case laws to punch a debt collector in the throat. What does that mean? You can legally cancel a debt. You can do it legally. Where's a good line to purchase trade lines? My boy Smitty the Goat, he does trade lines. Darius, he does trade lines. Who else does trade lines? Dion does trade lines. I got a few guys that does trade lines. It's not something that I specialize in, but some of the guys in my network, they do those things. So you can get that done there. All right. Just for you guys that are just joining, ladies and gentlemen, I am opening up 20 slots. I am opening up only 20 slots to the first 20 people to secure their spot where I, Darain Delevante, will be personally going through your credit repair. I'll be going over your credit reports. We'll be on a Zoom. I'll be getting your dispute letters together. I'll be doing your round 1, round 2, round 3. So I'll be doing 3 rounds of dispute for you. All right. I will be personally doing it. Yes, you heard me right. Darain Delevante, your favorite consumer law expert, your favorite island boy, I will be doing it for 20 people and 20 people only. All right. So that's it. 20 people only. That is it. 20 people. All right. So the first 20 people to comment me and secure their spot, I'm only taking 20 people. If you're on YouTube, I just dropped the link. You can sign up. Instagram, all you got to do is comment the word me. You should get a link in your DM and you can sign up there. All right. So we're going to talk about a few strategies when it comes to punching a debt collector in the throat. Now, guys, I've done some research and I've tested this out, and I've put together a strategy that allows you to literally cancel debts legally. Now, when I say cancel debt legally, I'm not talking about straw man. I'm not talking about remittance coupon. I'm not talking about going into the private. That is not what I'm talking about. I am talking about using consumer laws, debt validation. I'm talking about using case laws to legally cancel debt or to have debt collectors literally pay you for violations. That is what I'm talking about. So for those of you who want to hear about that stuff, stay. If you're here for remittance coupon, if you're here for private, I do not do that. There's other great people out there that does it, and you can hit any of those guys up. All right. So what I'll be teaching you guys is literally how to cancel debt legally. Now, most people believe that a debt is an account. That's what most people believe. Well, I'm here to tell you that case law findings and rulings in the Supreme Court specifically says that all debts are not accounts. Not because it's a debt, it means it's an account. It is not an account. Not because it is a debt, it means it qualifies as an account. No, 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 it does not. And if it does not qualify as an account, they cannot pull your credit reports. Debt collectors cannot put collections on your credit without it being a qualifying account. And for it to be a qualifying account, it must fit the definition of what the word account means, according to the FCRA, which is the Fair Credit Reporting Act, and according to the Electronic Funds Transfer Act. So, the first takeaway, not all debts are accounts. Not all debts are accounts. The second thing we need to comprehend is, what does debt validation mean? What does it mean? Most people send out a validation notice and don't even comprehend what is required when you send a debt collector a validation notice or a notice for validations of debt. First of all, if a debt collector, if a debt collector cannot validate a debt correctly, what does that mean? Sending you all the requirements per SON 12 CFR 1006.34C. If a debt collector cannot give you all the required information for a validation notice, the debt is invalid. If the debt is invalid, an invalid debt cannot be reported to your consumer report. That is law. Debt collectors have to cease the reporting of invalid debts or debt that cannot be validated or verified. So you need to comprehend. So let me ask you guys a question. If you send out a validation notice to a debt collector, right? And the debt collector sends you back a screenshot, of a contract, is that validation? Is that validation if a debt collector sends you a screenshot of a contract or a screenshot of a payment history? Is that proper validation? Come on, I need somebody to talk to me. If a debt collector sends you a screenshot of a contract, if a debt collector sends you a screenshot of a payment history, is that proper validation? Come on, somebody talk to me. No, it's not. Now, if you know that a screenshot is not a proper validation, why do you let a debt collector get away with reporting invalid, inaccurate information to your credit reports? Mm-hmm. So, guys, these are some of the strategies that I'm going to be talking about. I wrote a new book. I wasn't supposed to tell y'all about it today. I wasn't supposed to. But if you comment the word punch, right? If you comment the word punch, if you comment the word punch, you will be able to get a hold of my ebook. You will be the first, right? Where I'm teaching you how to literally punch a debt collector in the throat. So for those of you here, right? For those of you here, and you want to know exactly what's popping, just comment the word punch, because I'm literally going to teach y'all how to punch a debt collector in the throat. We need to comprehend the power of a validation notice, the power inside a notice for validations of debt. All right. So now, for those of you, okay, let me give y'all some more context. All right. Debt buyers often lack standing or don't have proper assignment paperwork. Do you guys know what a reasonable reinvestigation is? Does anyone know what a reasonable reinvestigation is. Why does it say 2,500? Yes, because I'm only assisting 20 serious people that wants to fix their credit, and that is the price. If it's too much for you, or if you don't want to do it, that is okay. So I am letting people know that for those of you that are ready to go, I will be taking 20 people. 20, only 20 people, right? I have my price there. My price is my price. If you don't want to do it, it is totally fine. But there will be 20 slots opened for 20 people who want me, Darain Delavante, to fix your credit. The best is not the cheapest, and the cheapest is not the best. So if you want the best, I come with a cost, and that is my price. Anyway, yes, right? So back to the debt collector now. There's certain things that you need to know and certain case laws that you need to know. You can literally cancel debt. You can do it legally, right? So debt buyers often lack standing or they don't have proper assignment paperwork. So using a strategy like arbitration, let me give you an example. If you have a Navy Federal account, right? And that Navy Federal account went to collections. That collection is now that collection is on your credit report. So let's say for $7,000, right? So there's a $7,000 collection on your credit report. Neo, comment the word me. Neo, comment the word me, and all the information is there, Neo. Just comment the word me and you'll get a link. It has all the information you need. All right. So for those of you that's in need of credit repair and you want me to do it, Darain Delavante, your favorite consumer law expert, just comment the word me. If you're on Instagram, comment the word me. If you are on YouTube, um, if you're on YouTube, let me get you the link because I just had it. Darain just had the link somewhere. Yep, there we go. Just had the link somewhere. Okay, here we go. All right. So let's go back to punching the debt collectors in the throat, right? There are four strategies. Well, five. There's five strategies that I'm going to be showing you guys how to punch a debt collector in the throat. The first strategy is the validation strategy. All right. Lots of value, brother. Thank you very much. Shout out to you. Right. There's five strategies I'm going to be talking about. Five strategies. Validation is the first one. Validation. You can use a validation notice to cancel a debt. The second one, statutes of limitation. You can use the statutes of limitation specific for your state to cancel debt. If the debt collector bought or have an assignment of contract, we can get rid of that debt due to lack of basically improper standing or improper assignment, right? If we want to get real slick with it, we can do arbitration. And when we're talking arbitration, we're not talking AAA, we're talking jams, because jams is the most expensive arbitration you will do. And let's say that a debt collector has a balance, which a debt collector shouldn't have a balance, but let's say a debt collector is reporting that Darain owes 7,000, right? What I would do, what Darain would do, is I would invoke the arbitration clause and I would take that debt collector to arbitration. Some of you might be saying, Darain, why would you do that? The reason why is the fees for jams is between 5 and 10,000. Okay, the fee is between 5 and 10,000. Now, if a debt collector is going to spend $10,000 to collect on a $5,000 balance, the math ain't mathing. The debt collector would be negative 5,000 plus lawyer fees plus arbitration fees. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? So there's ways you can use to legally cancel debt. All right, so that arbitration was the third one. The fourth one, it's not my favorite, but you can use it. Bankruptcy. Bankruptcy is a last resort that you can use